My name is Guy Camagna. I was born in Sicily, Italy, March 1934. And 1963, I was immigrant coming to United States. I met my wife. She came from Italy, from the United States, came in Italy. We get married, and we come back out together. And then it was October '63. And that's it. And then 2 years later, I started to get in a school in Bull Haven because I got to make my time for the license. Everybody wants to give me job because I don't have a license. They can't accept me. So I have to go to Bull Haven, take an high school, which was great. And the Bull Haven, I have a good history there. The teacher, they making me do teaching to the students how to do shave, because they don't do shave in the United States. That's the trouble. So I used to be teaching the kids how to do shave. So I was a student and teaching in the meantime. So finally I made my qualification. I have my license. Besides, they get the license, I came out with a chance. My boss, I was to work temporarily with him. He wanted to retire and he wanted to sell me the business. I don't have a license to buy, but I take a chance. I bought the business and I have to get some barber, they have a master license. And there was an old man, which it was operated for a couple of years. Then I got to go to school again and make the test for be master barber. And I get that done in the state of Connecticut. Officially, my barbershop was mine. And I've been raising my family. It was a really beautiful business. I have like I say, quality, the customer, very intelligent, smart people, and the average people. That was a good business. I was enjoying it, and I was doing barber altogether from Italy to here for 75 years. Barber, 75 years. It's a lot of years. My boss, which is he teaches me how to do right. And the best part in Italy is very particular. You got to learn how to use a comb and scissor, and nothing else. And you got to start the haircut with a comb and scissor, which over here, you got a machine with electric, zoom, zoom, boom. When I came to work over here, I said, "What? I don't like it. I don't even know how to use." I remember one machine, when I was in the Navy, I have the handle machine. Tick, 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 tick. And now it gets electric. And I used to have a lawyer. I have Dr. Looney. He was an Irish. He was a good surgeon of St. Vincent. He wanted a haircut with a comb and scissor. No razor, nothing. Coming weekly. They come in just to stay. And one was a lawyer. He was my daughter's father. He was a lawyer in the court. And Mr. Noonan, he was another Irish. He loved the haircut with that tick, tick, tick. And then the Ammiraglia in the Navy. The Ammiraglia, you don't believe it, that the tons of money came under my jacket, because I have a white jacket, and the microphone, they call it, it says, "Come on, just present the Ammiraglia's room." And I go, "I know you need a haircut." And this old man, he was tall, almost this size, but the hair, it was a quarter an inch, the top and the back, all. And nobody, barber, he knows how to do that. He told me, he says, "All in my career, I have a trouble for my haircut." And now he says, "I work because you say, yeah, but you don't want to be for the rest of my life. I don't want to be there in every, it was 3 years or 3 years. It was a lot of years. But he was so happy to do it with the scissor. And then I don't know if he done before it, he see me, he prepare it. He put hands in the pocket and he put it in my pocket. I know he got money, but I can't wait to see in the barber shop. I hope I pick up a bunch of money. I got to work 1 month of it when they pay me. Get they 7,050 liters on every 15 days. He gave me almost half of that money for tip. it was a fun days. Beginning of when I married. That's when the beginning when I married. It's a nice good looking kid, black hair. Where's my happy now? My wedding. Oh God. My wedding was delicious. It was beautiful. Because I don't have no partner of my wife. All I get are uncle. They have the aunt, the son, there was a cousin, and the sister. My wife, she had a sister, she was a nun. He was working in Sicily. And when we get married, she came over in the wedding for the other race of the nun. So that was nice. But I have quite a few people, a lot of, almost I could say, all the custom in the barbershop with the family. Everybody came over. All of my entire family, they come over. And a friend. Because another thing, I was a barber during the day. By nighttime, I just work in the movie theater, and they projected the film. You know, when they projected the film, I was in control of the machine. I learned how to do that kind of job, but I don't do for money. I used to do all the time I go in the movie. They open the door for me. Everybody in all the movie, because we have a lot of movie theater. They got the summer open and we got to close. And every place I used to go, they opened the door. Hey, guy. It was nice. But my family, anytime you want to go in a movie, welcome. That was so beautiful because I do work for nothing, but at least they're giving me something. But the location of where I married, they used to be called Cinema Rocks. That's what they put a name, the American English name, Rocks. But there was one of the best building in the movie theater. Very, very, very expensive. And upstairs, they used to be renting for wedding. For the administration, for gift to me. They give him a gift. They give him the whole for nothing. Plus, everybody collecting and making a bigger check. I don't pretend it. But it was so beautiful because we worked together and they treated me again. But they were surprised. And we have a very beautiful wedding, and that surprise of the guys that making the cake, the wedding cake. There was a bigger. One of the brother, he said, you got a surprise on the top of the cake. I don't know what kind of surprise it was. They're making a lot of cans, little box on the top of the cake. And so I said, be ready. One of them, they got the photographer, they're making the movie. He said, ready, they open up and see what you got. You know, they have the Canadian. You know the Canadian, the birds, the yellow? They got 4 or 5 inside there. So now I open, my wife was there. Everybody said, wow, and the birds running all over the hole, flying all over. Whatever. This is the one thing I never forget in my life. It was my buddy because like I said, a good friend, and they give him a lot of break. Because these guys, they were so nice. So I talked to my wife, I said, so I understand you don't know how to cook. I said, the truth. My mother, she teach him how to clean. Go clean the house. They're making me wait that kid. But listen, my mother, she want to teach you little things. And you'll be surprised. He said, no, don't get mad. No, I'll be very happy. She come out better than my mother. What a beautiful, really. I was happy. And that's why she tried to teach it. Now, my kids say, I told this from Mommy used to do that. Mommy did it. So they keep memories. and they love it. They love it. That's when I was a little baby, my parents, they remember. I still am not found that on this age, the age of like 7, 8 years old. I was a dresser with the Italian Navy. My mother, she making that suit. My father, he was born in the United States, in Chicago. But when he was a teenage, he was grown up in Italy, and he still believed he was born in Italy. And my grandpa, he had to move, and the boy was 3, 4 years old, my father. So he grew up, like I said, but then they found out he was born in the United States. But what happened now, when Mussolini, there was the dictator, Mussolini, he declared war in Italy. He killed everything, needed the people in the prison. He take them out and go in the army. So my father went in the army, but he refused now. He said, I can't go in the army in Italy. I'm in America. And he got to go against America because he's go for the Italian Navy, the Italian army. So anyway, this is the really story. He got the letter from the consul, American consul, Italian American. You presented this letter, and automatically you come in the United States and serve United States. That's the law, it was that time. Mussolini, he don't care. He say, anybody, German, Russian, Italy, whatever, or America, live in Italy, you gotta go in the Italian army. That's what they did. Now, the trouble, he was in the army, he lost the American citizen. Because now he's against to the government, the American, United States. And he finished the was in the army, that's it. It was really, but then when one thing I know, in the Italian American consul, when he finished, he came out of the army, he applied, he want to come, he bring the family here. And they refused him. The Italian American, they said, you don't part of the United States, you're part of the Italian. So, but there was a law, and they never told, if you have children born before you went in the army, you automatically they are citizen, Americans. They never told that. So I grew up. I was a crazy guy, want to immigrant in the United States, because he got a good future. In Italy, never get a future at that time, until now. What am I going to tell you? This was when I was a teenage. That's when I was a barber. And that's another time. That's when it was in the Navy. And my commander used to say, that mustache, you see, there was the Will Bar, nobody got to get aboard. Everybody wants. I said, I can't. Or to the commander, I'm the only one. I love it to be here. But then I can say I enjoy to be in the Navy, which with the reason the guy want to be electronic. So I got an electronic, go to school, and I wasn't too good. The chief, he told me, he says, about you never put in the paper what kind of business, what kind of trade you have before you got in the Navy. I said, well, I don't want to tell you, but I was a barber, and I don't want to be barber. I want to be electronic, because I have people in my city, friend, they were barber, they got that license electronic after get out of the Navy, and they got a beautiful job. They make lots of money because they work with the diesel, the electrician, machine and stuff like that. But I know it's that good myself, they disqualify me. So they said, then when I told the chief of the store, he said to me, you know, tomorrow I want you to come in the barber shop. That's when I was in school, in training. I want to go to the barber shop. I said, I don't have no tools. No worry about it, I get your tools, because I have my tools. I bring over just for me, my friends, you know. So in the morning I went there in the barber shop, big barber shop. They gave me room to go for, do the shave haircut to the chief. So I got there, I give a shave and haircut, and I went back into my platoon and go march. I hear about it, the microphone. Come on, yeah, present to the commander's office. Then the sergeant say, well, you did wrong. I did nothing wrong. I don't know why they wanted me. I went over there. In the office, you know, normally they teach you how you respect the salute. He said, sit down. This is the commander. And I sit down. He says, well, I understand you're a barber. Oh, my heart, it's not a puff different way. I thought I did something wrong. I got to be punished now. He says, well, I'm a barber, but I don't want to be a barber. And I told, I'm sorry, but the report, here's 0. You better do the barber. I says, well, what can I do? So, remained that way. Now he said to me, you started today. Don't go back nowhere. Start today. Get your tools and give it a haircut to the office. Just to the office. And I'm in the room over there. Summertime, it was hot. A lot of time I take a nap. They found me and said, hey, I need a haircut. You know, you're scared because the office, you think it'll be a bigger guy. So anyway, they were very good. I can never forget one day the commander, he say, I got 2 sons and they need a haircut so bad and they don't want to go in the barber. I said, well, why not when they don't like a barber? I said, well, you want to bring them over and I can give you a haircut and see if they like it. He said, no, you come in my house and give a haircut. Hey, how am I going to come? I don't drive. You know, I come tomorrow Sunday. He pick me up, he take him in a house and introduce him to the family. His wife was a nice, sweet lady. And they say, these are my boys. One was about 12, 13 years old. Another one was 8 and 9. That wasn't that big and too young. But I understand, because they telling me, the barber, they don't do what they want. I said, tell me what you want. You know, it's my profession, because I work with the ladies too. So I give it the haircut. They were so happy, the boys. And then his wife would come up and say, my hairdresser never gave him a right haircut. She have a style that push all the way back in the sides. He gave me like in the back a V. They call it Schinkel haircut. So I make it like a man, in the back like a V. And all the back is make a nice. I said, well, if you want, I try. I look at the hair. She was a little mess, but I try. I'll give you a haircut if you like it. Anyway, I give her a haircut to that lady. She gave me a kiss right in front of the commander. I was embarrassed. I'm a kid. He says, you did a beautiful job, and now you're going to be my barber. Yeah, but how long I'm going to be your barber? You know, finish the program in the 40 days, then they got to go moving it. So I give a couple of haircut. But then the commander, the time is coming, they want to send them in the biggest ship, and they call it destroyer ship. Destroyer ship, it's a big. There were 3,500 people in equipage. He says, they need a barber over there. And I think you could go be there. But meantime, he requested my commander. But there was no open for another barber. Because all the barber, they sign up another 2 years because the ship, they got to go all over the world. And now nobody want to miss the ship. They want to go to travel. But he say, you know, I apply, but I'm happy because there was too much of discipline in that ship. They don't care who they are. But I want to send it to another ship, which you got to be the commander over there. I said, command. There was the truth. Because there was only one barber they needed there. 550 people. And I think, I got the ship downstairs in the picture. And there was a very good welcome when I went in the picture there. They were so very happy. And have a good friendship. Because now they depend on me. I'm an old barber. Nobody else. So you got to be good with me, because otherwise you got a haircut like a military. But I started to give a haircut to like a regular guys. And I have a lot of problem with the chief. You better do it higher. You need a haircut tomorrow. Nobody. They guys got to look nice, everybody. So I continue to do that kind of job. Then I started to learn a little bit of typing. And I used to do a lot of special permit for the guys. And they didn't want to do the first report, the office. They told me. I said, don't worry about it. I type and I make a sign. And I have a good friend, and everybody doing whatever I want to, whatever I need, they're ready. I never have one guy enemy over there. 550 people. It was one family. What a beautiful. I stayed 3 years on that ship. So they give me promotion. I come out on the end as sergeant, the Navy. You know, it was pretty good. That's really. This is it. I was over here, and there was a great night, the Knights Columbia. They look like it. But then when I came over here, I changed a new style, a new history, involved with this politics. People of Bridgeport, so I was doing a lot of work, a lot of help between Republican and Democratic. I'm a friend with Republican and Democratic. I don't want to be independent. But Nicky Pernunzer, who was on the 70s. He was a director to Bridgeport University. He was a director there. He come out, he want to run for mayor. And the first year, he no make. The second year, I got involved. And I said, Nicky, you come into my club, in Roma Club. I introduce you people, and they see what they love. Now, when I say everybody, the member, the club, we have a dinner dance twice a month. He say, he came, him and his wife, the public worker, the guy Ronnie, and they coming over, they introduced it was beautiful, beautiful. I make a member the club, the mayor, he come out a member. And all the time I have a party, when I was the chairman, I invite and I keep telling people, hey, if you want to come, this party, we got to have the mayor of Bridgeport. Everybody loves to see the mayor. And I make a good number of people I use. But I tell the truth, Nicky and I, we were like a two brother. He grew up in a barber shop because his uncle, he was my boss. So the father, he was a customer. And he raised a family that two boys give it a haircut. And now, when Nicky was a runner, he was a worker for the President Johnson. The Johnson, they give a president in the White House, they give him a bigger job. And he don't want to lose me. And he said, why don't you get up at the barber shop and come to White House? And you could be the barber over there. I'll meet you there because nobody give a haircut to the way, because he's bald. And I tease him with the style and make it like he got a lot of hair. That's what and nobody could do that. So he said, Nicky, I tell you the truth, it don't last forever, that job. I figured he changed the president, they changed the administrator. So I don't lose my business for you go to the White House. You're crazy. And I don't want to go. But he missed me. And all the time he used to come to Bridgeport, he used to be with for lunch. They were nice, and him and the secretary. It was Lucy Bruno. She was the mayor's secretary. They were a nice team. I have needed something to go up there, up in my building, because I have 5 daughters, and I and my wife are 7. I got two bedroom, 1 bedroom, and it's a small. But every Sunday, I come over here, do work, and take care of the property. Then she called me, the food is ready. Okay, I'll be right out. One day we eat, and my wife says, you know, let's go take a ride. I want to see the house. Boy, my heart started to punch. I was happy. Well, I moved when I saw the house, I said, you know, I like it. I want to move it back home. I came up with my dream to get a nicer location and buy a house. I think it was 1964, I bought the land over here. And I was one of the, oh my God, the devil. You can listen to that cuckoo.
Is that your cuckoo clock?
Huh?
Is that the cuckoo clock?
That's the cuckoo clock. Now it's 1 o'clock.
Where'd you get it?
Oh, my wife bought it many years ago. It's still at work. I change a battery once in a while, but it's at work. Anyway, so, and I pretended the rent, I was in a rent house for a couple of years in Bridgeport. And I don't like the neighbor, I don't like the situation. I wanted my own house. And my dream house, when I saw the land over here, nobody have a house here. That was my third house building, and the rest was land. I love this land. My wife, she was mad because she don't want to leave here. That's got to be my dream house. And I call it my dream house until today. When I die, then my kids can sell it for 25 cents. But if you give $1 million, I don't give him my house. Because you got privacy, quiet, bigger land, neighbors are beautiful. Look at my baby. When I was they that nice cute. That's myself. Then I have 3 daughters. They play for God, the Bullet Heaven. That time they want to learn their hairdress. I used to be say, Dad, we want to work with you. To be hairdress, at least I don't have to strange. I got my daughters. They graduated hairdresser, they don't want to come with me because they know I was so straight. So they like working with somebody else. That's what it is. 3 daughters, yeah. One, Rosie, the older one, she graduated, and it was a good hairdress. But meantime, she got in mind because she wants to go St. Vincent's College. They want to learn a nurse. And she graduated that. She got the graduation nurse. The second one, she stuck on a hairdress, and she was working with somebody else. The third one, she was in a bakery shop. She did a few and quit. She didn't want to part. Now she's one of the smarter girl in the house. She's a wonderful, smart.
What's her name?
She's Sylvia, and she's got the job work at the Shelton administration working with the school, and she's a counselor. She does working with the police station with the duty because the kids got trouble. She's going to advise, they give her counsel. Lisa, she went into the friend and says, I want to go Notre Dame. So I reply, and she was accepted because the director of the Guy Council, she was living in the back of my house in Bridgeport. And now I consider she was the second mother to Lisa. And they communicated. She's 84 years old. She retired, but Lisa, when they come from Boston, she always with the lady coming over here. We have a nice dinner together. It's really nice. She was the care of Lisa, beautiful. Then we went to shop for college, and she liked Marist college. We went to two other colleges in the States. When I went to Marist College in New York State, he said, that's the one I want to be. And that was beautiful. And they have so much talent, the way he used to be doing with the teacher. She got the Italian program, so she get to major the Italian language. And the teacher, she don't know that much Italian. And they used to be telling Lisa, how are they going to say this? And Lisa called him on the phone in the barber shop. There, how are they going to say this? Come on together. And all the time I used to go to college, the security, everybody look at me. Oh, you come and see Lisa? Lisa, my Lisa, tell the time of Lisa. I said, but you got only one Lisa in this school? This is a special. She's so cute. And she used to cook it for the whole roommate. And then everybody know how to cook. And she cooked an Italian style. She learned it to the mother. And she was so sweet to there. And now she's still, he got a lot of communication for that school. But now she's in Boston. She's teaching over there in the Technical School. And she's a Guy Council. And they got a good job, really good. I have a couple of times I went to visit that school. And look, same thing in the college. I go over there, the principal, assistant principal, Lisa. That's somebody you got only one Lisa in this world. And they love it when I say that because it makes me feel good. And I know every kids in there, they got problems in the school. They don't have a trouble. I love it. Well, Linda, she married one guy, and they was in high school together in Bolivia. My son-in-law, he graduated electrician. Then he come out a fireman, and he retired lieutenant in the fire department. And he retired, and they moved Linda in Florida. And they living on the Key West. And you see over there, you got beautiful, beautiful home, beautiful. I was over there. And they got the boat, they call it party boat. A family go, you take a ride, beautiful. Vida, she's in the hairdress.
Okay.
And also she worked part-time, the Stepper Shop up in Shelton. And she got two jobs, but she got two beautiful kids. They go to high school in Trumbull. And the bottom of there. The husband is working mechanical work. 9 grandsons, 6 grandsons, 3 granddaughters. And my princess, the little granddaughter, they call me Nonna. I love it. It was Christmas time. I have everybody here. My granddaughter, she said, Grandpa, I want to talk to you. He called her the father and called me. We went in the other room and they say, I got to tell you about her, but not tell her nobody. I expect a baby. I'm a pregnant. You don't believe it. That words come out from that mouth. He hurt my heart. And I say, oh my God. And I can say I pray so hard. That baby's got to be good, healthy baby. And I was really pray hard. There's Olivia, but they was surprised. My granddaughter, he said, Grandpa, I want to tell you one thing. I put on the number, Celestina. And they were my wife's name, Olivia Celestina. And my son-in-law, He said, there, because they call me there, respect. He said, tell Olivia, what's her name? And I said, Olivia. No, I said, baby, that's my words. What's your name? Celestina. She don't even say Olivia. She says Celestina. Everybody in the family laughing like a crazy because that's so sweet. Nobody told her. She said, how do you know the grandmother? She's dead. She never see it. And they call her Celestina. But it's so sweet. Right now, when they see me, he does a answer like this. And they gotta hug me. And they said, no, I love you. And they went, I like that hand to it. He sent me a kiss. That's so cute. But I know, in the future, I think she gotta be a smart girl. Because now, on 3 years, she gonna be 4 years now, next July. And she knows all alphabet. She knows the color. She knows a lot of things. Speaking so clear. The precious to see the baby. I remember when I was baby, for 40 days he can't open eyes. Now they open their eyes, they talk to. Hey, welcome. Think of another one.
Handsome.
Oh, shoot. No, man. And I take care. I take care of my kids. I take care of everybody. And, they don't want me to die. Then Rosa, she got 2 sons. And one of the sons graduated college. And now he's working, he's an account for the WEU, the wrestling. He's an account working in New York or someplace. And he got a good job. Now he's got to marry. And the girl, she graduated almost like a doctor, but an eye nurse. She's in Bridgeport Hospital, working there. And now she got to be, that's why I promise. Because the girl, she worked on the 9th floor in Bridgeport. I was the 6th or 7th floor. And they come and see me all the time. She's from grandpa. She don't need a official granddaughter, but she called me grandpa. And my grandson, he called me Nonna. I love it.
So when are you going to go to the wedding?
They got to be wedding in the next December, the Christmas time. And I said, it's a long way to go, because I don't think I'll leave it that long. He said, no, you got to leave it. You got to be in the wedding. And so far I'm here. I don't know tomorrow. Doing the machine, when I walking in, first thing you see about 10 chairs, everybody with the people with the blanket and sleeping. And I said, good morning, everybody. Today's another day. And they start laughing. And you know what they said to me? You're special over here. They said, the special. We never have a pets. And they're nice. I have a lot of pictures of the North, everybody. They're loving me there. So beautiful people. Well, the holiday, every holiday, I told my wife, I want all of my relatives to come for dinner. We spend the dinner all together. I don't care what it costs. We have a dinner all together. And there was now the family, he getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Now she passed away, but I can say, still, we got that tradition. Every holiday, Christmas we do in my house, and Lisa, she's in charge. Rosa, she do Thanksgiving. And everybody we gonna, so I consider it all of my close family, my kids and grandchildren, and then us, We got about 18 people all together, and we got room for everybody. Then New Year's Eve, we go to Sylvia. But New Year's Day, we stay home. But when the evening, we go celebration. And then what else? Vita, she in charge the Easter time. Easter, we go in Trumbull, everybody. We go there. So we have the really common and say we love to be all together. And when I used to be, see my kids are gonna get married, and I said to her every Sunday, I wanted to come on over, have a dinner. The one I think I teach her, my kids, when you have a kids, I say, you gotta do the way I was grow up with my parents. Respect it, you give respect to people, and you got respect from the people. You got to deal with the people better than you, no worse than you. This is I can say, my history for my kids. They grow up, and I tell them the truth. It's so beautiful. Your children, my grandchildren, everybody is lovely, lovely.
How much do you love your family?
This is a good question. I know it, Tali. It's my heart. My family. My family. It's my heart, really. And what they do today, my kids, I was impossible to believe it. And they sacrifice. And I'm really guilty to take care of me. I want to take care of myself. But they don't want me. But I will, because I don't know how long I got to go back and forth. But they sacrifice the job. But they still I'm able to drive, and they don't want me to drive. But I drive.
You shouldn't drive.
I drive.
Don't do it.
Don't bother me. The other day, I went to the CVS, I picked up my medicine.
They deliver.
I don't want to deliver because sometimes I don't be here.
You're doing amazing.
You're kidding me.
You're a movie star.
Movie, oh my
You're
God.
from Hollywood.
Oh, that's how I live with my business. I love it. But you sure you don't want nothing, salt, water, like everybody saw them in the hospital. You don't look 90. What's your secret? What is the secret? And I say, oh, bullshit every day. And that's why my secret. And they love it. They love it when I hear that. Later, my priest, the person, he's Irish. He said, Caetano, where's your secret that you look younger? And he's a younger kid. He graduated with my daughter Lisa, the high school. And now he's a priest, okay? And Peter, he said, why you keep it so young all the time? You want to know? I got a bullshit all the time, and that's why. And he started laughing. Tell him, what's your head? No, it's a soft. They don't get no damage. You Calabresa? Calabresa got thick head. She love it.
They love it. Thank you so much.
Oh, really? I appreciate it. And I can say, I never expect her. And I think, I don't know what I did. So if I did it right, I don't know what I did.